Welcome to WAKFU! If you are not registered and have not yet started the download, you will find all the information you need on the WAKFU.com website. If you've already registered, first start by launching the game, then enter your username and password into the provided fields and click play. Now select the server where you have access. If you would like to join your friends, ask them what server they're playing on in order to join them. Warning, your character cannot change server. Before choosing your character, you'll need to make a decision. Do you want to do the tutorial? If you're not familiar with WAKFU yet, we recommend that you answer yes to this question. And in the video, that's what we'll do. This is the character selection panel. For the tutorial, you won't really have a choice. You will have to choose to be a disembodied soul. For the choice of classes, we'll talk about it in another video. After customizing your new character, you just have to click play to send yourself to Incarnum. The entire combat system is far too in-depth to address when we already have so much to cover, so if you want to know more, please watch our other videos. To start a battle, right-click on the target, monster or player, and then select the attack option. A bubble will form around the combat participants, and the battle will begin. Well, almost. Before you start fighting, participants must be positioned on different cells inside the combat bubble. Choose the most advantageous position, then click Ready to fight. The amount of time left until the end of your turn is indicated by the time watch. Once the timer hits 0, the next fighter begins their turn. If you have completed your actions, you can pass the rest of your turn by clicking on the arrow. Each cell movement and some attacks during the fight will cost you one of your movement points, MP. So you'll have to calculate your moves. MP will be returned to you at the beginning of each turn. Now, let's see an attack. Select a spell and click on the monster to attack it. Your spells have different useful effects depending on the situation. They also have different range, allowing you to adapt yourself to any kind of configuration. The range of a spell is represented by blue boxes. If the target is outside of these boxes, you cannot reach it. And it's not over yet regarding spells. Each has its own cost, mostly in action points, commonly called AP. So you can only cast a limited number of spells each turn. The AP spent will be returned after each turn. Some more powerful spells require WAKFU points. You can have a maximum of 6, and they will only recharge when starting a new battle. As you may now see, they are to be used with care. Combat naturally means handling hit points. Should your hit points reach 0, you will lose the fight. Fortunately, your health returns on its own slowly when out of combat. You can speed it up by sitting. Of course, you won't be by yourself during your stay in the World of 12. You will have the opportunity to participate in many quests, glorious or banal. Important quests are automatically placed in your interface to the left of the screen. Quests you have accepted but have not completed, as well as the secondary quests, can be found in your quest log, which is accessible by pressing the L key or clicking here. And so that you are never lost, you can view current objectives directly on your map. Open the interface from the bottom of the screen or press the M key. The green indicator is you, and the orange exclamation point is your goal. The end of your first quest line on Incarnum will allow you to choose the character you'll play as. But that's the subject of another tutorial.